you doing?
You and I, we gotta go have a talk.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does you need to do?
We need to talk through all the stuff we went through 2 weeks ago. So now I'm getting. Let's sit down. Let's find a place.
Just give me one moment. Okay, just give me one moment. Hold on to this. Have a seat.
I don't really have a moment.
I know, but I
tried
have to
deal
see
with
if there's more people ahead of you. So just have a seat, and as soon as I can, I'll help you.
Ask an associate for a quick demo. Bank of America Merchant Services. Can take your business anywhere.
No, you're going to be sitting down with me because it's you and I that had a conversation. I don't know where this guy is, but I'm done with people giving me misinformation and passing me around. So now it's going to be your problem, and we're going to resolve it.
Okay, let me help.
We have
this
an
other-
understanding, right?
Yes, of course. Let me help this other customer, and then I'll help you.
You had a question with Mario. I
Yeah.
noticed that you have Mario.
Yep.
Okay. What seems to be the problem?
I'm
Doing this as a manager.
You're the manager
Yes,
over the entire
yes,
branch,
yes,
so
yes.
she works for you.
Yes. Yes.
So let's go find a seat.
Come and sit. Please take a seat, okay? Okay. I'm sorry that you're very upset.
No, It's
What can
it's
I-
extremely frustrating, and
Sure.
I'll try to give you a brief recap.
Of course.
I moved up here a couple months ago. Previously, I was in Fort Lauderdale doing my banking, both business and personal, with you guys, at a branch over there in Fort Lauderdale. I kept getting fees assessed.
Okay.
I've gone through the process twice to say I don't care what it takes. Figure out a way for the fees to go away.
Okay.
And I was okay. They credited the first feedback.
Sure.
I think they did it the second time, but the second time the guy reassured me, look, I've got it set up where it automatically deducts money from one account, transfers it to the other, and you will not have any other fees.
And this is for the business?
This is for personal.
Oh, personal. Okay.
And so the last time I came in here, I wanted to close it down because it was the third time,
Sure.
and I said, that's it.
It wasn't working for you.
And
Okay.
I'd like to get the money back that
Which
has
money
been
back, though?
that has been charged to me
But
over the past.
why do you close the account? I'm confused.
Because
when
I
you
can't
close
get it resolved. I go to one person, they tell me one thing that it's fixed. Then I have more fees. I tell them, I don't care what it takes. Figure out a way to eliminate
Sure.
the fees.
Question, are you a business owner?
Yes,
Oh, okay. So you have your business accounts and your personal accounts with us?
correct.
Okay. So
And
you
business
had a...
and personal
sure,
credit
the
cards.
business, you were fine, you're not getting any charges?
That, but I understand those, and I'm okay with them.
Okay. So your personal accounts is the one that you're getting charged, and you close those accounts?
I tried closing the personal, but he said, he recommended they do an investigation because I was given misinformation.
Yeah, but I mean, why would we give you, we research and require that your account, yeah, because I mean, service charges is not gonna be a bank error, so why would we even put a
Because
request?
a specific banker said, and it shows through my account, that's why I want the other lady in the room, because she was here and present for the conversation. He said to me, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. One of those things included automatically debiting $25 from my account every month. That's one of the things I
To
know.
the savings, you mean?
From, I think, the checking the savings or vice versa.
Yeah.
I don't even know exactly what he did,
Okay.
but he told me.
Okay, so the checking account is still open? That one is still open?
He said that one of them's canceled because both of them are supposed to be canceled as of the
Okay.
31st.
So let's take a look at it and see.
But essentially what it boils down to is I was told there would be no more fees. I came in here
Sure.
for a third time, and this is the first time I was at this location, but twice before in Fort Lauderdale.
Okay,
And I came in, I wanted to close this. I said, I'm still going to give you guys a shot at my business banking,
Sure.
but this is over with.
Yeah, but I'm sorry that we confused you because I mean our monthly fees are very easy to explain. You just have to keep a minimum balance of $1,500 or
Why
have a
would-
direct deposit, and that's as simple as that.
So why would he start
I don't know.
debiting from one
No.
account to the other?
I mean, the regular savings have to cost $300. So I don't know why. Yeah, I see that there's automatic transfers and all of that.
And on top
Yeah,
of
but
that,
the savings,
then
that's to the $25. That's only to give you a savings at no charge. But the checking is still there is a minimum, so that wouldn't solve the checking.
and that's
of
my
the-
biggest issue is I didn't want to get into the details.
Sure. And now
I just
you're-
wanted it fixed.
I know. Now you have Humana. Have you contacted Humana to?
And they said after this, because he recommended Mario, I think is his name.
Who recommended Mario?
Mario recommended to me that we do an investigation on this because I said
No,
I
there's no
want.
I apologize. There's no investigation. I'll talk to Mario because when it
I
comes
mean-
to service charges, there's not an investigation to do, and that's what we're letting you know that there's no bank error. I apologize. That just makes no sense to me. I'll talk to Mario.
What
about
did
it.
make sense to me is that they wanted to find out the individual who gave me misinformation.
To be honest with you, unless you did it over the phone, unless it was recording, and not all our calls are recorded, it's almost impossible to find that.
We found out the location.
Yeah, I wish I would have been brought into it, because I would have just, based on what you're saying, I would have just refund whatever fees you needed to refund, and would have been done with it.
And I would have been
apologize.
thrilled with that.
I know, it makes no sense. I'm gonna give coaching to those associates that helped you, because I could tell that you were very upset, so we should have just,
Well, because now I also have another fee from Humana, and I was on the phone with them when this initially happened. They said, look, this has now been changed to another account that I have. And they said, if they push this back, we'd have to do 1 month paper billing, and then it goes to your new account that you've got set up. It was accepted. I was assessed another $35 fee.
I see that.
And it's horribly frustrating.
Of
I mean, it's-
course, I mean, you're having to come back over a response that we should have said, this is the minimum, 1,500, or a direct deposit. Those are
Make it
our
easy,
fees,
and if
that's
I owe
it.
somebody money,
Of
I'm going to
course.
pay them.
Yeah, of
And if
course.
I'm wrong, I will take responsibility
Of
and
course,
say,
of course.
I messed up.
And if another associate gave you the wrong information, we'll take your word for it. I mean, we're not gonna do this research. At the end of the day, we're gonna tell you, we can't do that kind of research, and you'll be even more upset. So sorry.
Kind of how we got here.
Yeah, me either. I will make sure that I give.
I mean,
coaching.
I think you realize it's a principle thing. I mean,
Of
we're
course.
talking about less than
Of course.
$100
Of
here.
course. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So let me go ahead and refund the fees. And then there's a $35 also that I'll refund, and then we'll just. at that point-
That account and how it's set up is there's going to be $60 if this goes through, those put back into the account, and then I take that. And the second I take that $60 out, the account was closed. Now, technically, there'd be the $35 fee that you would owe me, and then the $60 in accrued fees. But there's still money debited from Humana. So if I have to pay you guys that in cash now, whatever it is, I want to get it satisfied, and I want this to be done. So cash, check, whatever I need to do, I just want to get it done.
Yeah. And that's definitely gonna be a coaching. And you're saying that Pauline was involved also? No.
And she offered to split it with me. I said, I appreciate that, but I'm just adamantly against what's going on here.
The only thing is that, you know, we live